Morning everybody. Well, I hope you're not snowed in like we are. We had more snow last night. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. It looks nice now until it starts melting. I think it's going to get warmer and then it's going to be all slushy and horrible. So anyway, I've come on to do this little doll. I made it smaller than what I did. I've had to use googly eyes on that because I cannot find my beads, and I cannot find the small beads. I can only find the bigger beads, which would not work. So that's what I've done. The material I got, this material I got here, I was a little bit worried because I bought it, but it's only a one-way stretch. This is what you need is jersey three-way stretch, and I thought, because I slipped up as usual, but it will stretch, and I thought, oh, is that not going to work? But I have tried it on that one and it does work, so I haven't wasted my money. Right, so what I've done, this is the face. What I'm going to do now, the face is 4 inches round, the body is 7 inches, and the feet and hands, they're both the same. It's just that what I do, I stuff one bigger than the other, so you've got bigger feet and smaller hands. And the hat, I didn't work out the hat. I forgot to work out the hat. Let me see if I can. I didn't write that one down. Right, let's have a look. I'll do it rough. I should think that's about outstretched. It's hard for me to. That's about 5 inches. Let me put just 5 inches. 5 inches. That's it. So I've got that. And what you do on the hat, you do another circle in the middle, and that, so you only have a little gap at the end, because you're going to gather this all up. But I won't do that just yet because I haven't made the head. And what you do, because you've got that little bit there, you stuff that with a little bit of filling, not too much because you don't want to make her head too big. So you do that. So I'm going to leave that one like that. I'm just going to put my heater on. See. So I'm going to stuff the head. I'll do the head first. It's surprising how much stuffing these takes, but I was worried that the material wasn't going to be any good, so at least it's worked. It's actually better than the other one I bought, the three-way one. It's got a bit more of a shine on it. A bit more in. Just put a little bit more in, I think. And I think that'd be about it. Just going to put just a tiny bit more in. It is a fiddly little thing to do, but it really doesn't take you long once you've cut it all out. And it's quite. I've made so many of them, so I suppose I can do it sort of quicker really. I made loads of these. I sold no end of them. I did have a couple of people that ordered Pacific colour, and I made them, and silly me, yep, mind you, learn the hard way. When I made them, I didn't hear no more from them. So I've learnt now, if I sell anything now, I have to pay up front, because it doesn't matter about that bit, because you're not going to see it. But yeah, I actually, well, I don't know how many I made, and I had such a lot of people ask for them. But I think that's the trouble. You take people for, at their word. Stick that there. And then for the nose, need to cut that. For the nose, I've only got a little tiny bit, and I didn't measure it. I think it's about 3/4 of an inch. That's what it is. Right, let's have a look there. Right, need to make sure you've sealed the bit you've just done. You don't want to come out of it, so make sure it's nice and tight. Right. I'll go in this one this time. Right, then you go down to the mouth. And then, because you pull in the eye, you see, like that. And you go back in the mouth where you've just been. And then you go back through. You must always remember to catch it and not in the middle there, because it's not got nothing to hold. Right, and then you just pull it like that. And try and hold your stitch, hold your cotton as tight as you can, while this material is quite hard to get through sometimes. See, because I let go, I'll just come back out and do that one again. You can always go back in and pull it, just pull it back out again. You won't see it in the back. That's it. But I just need to that's it. And then you can shape the head and that. Right, so that's, now what I'm going to do, I just got to get a couple of googly eyes out. One. Two. Right, I'll just seal this off. I think this cobweb makes you gives you the sniffles. Right, let's cut that off. There. Right, I'm going to put the googly eyes in. Need to press it down because it's the face is pulled in. That's it. Because the eyes would pull in even more if you'd done it with the beads. I mean, it don't look that nice to start off with, and then you've got the little thing there. Right, this is the most fiddliest bit, is doing this little tiny bit. This is alright if you don't mind fiddling about doing this sort of thing. I don't mind. It's nice to have a break, but I shall be going back to do an album after this. I really want to do my doggy album. I've been putting it off and putting it off. I think that would be my next album. Right, that's that. But it's only a little tiny thing. Just need a... You only need a little tiny bit. I suppose really the smaller you do things, the more fiddly it is. That's enough. I know you can't see my hands are in the way. I'm just threading, make sure that it's stitched up enough. Just need to make sure it's all tight underneath. Yeah, I think that'll do. That. That'll do, because it's going to be glued. Right, and then I just squash it down. Put a bit of glue on it. Stick it down. Sometimes I have to put a little bit up. Just hold it down for a minute. That's it. It. I'm just going to put the dummy in. I need to just put some roses on the cheeks. I'll do that last. That's it. You do get a lot of bits, strings of glue and that, but you have to clean it up afterwards. There we are, that's the face. And then what you do is stick a head in there like that. Like that. No, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to get the body bit done. There's quite a lot of stitching involved. This is not something you can do on the sewing machine, really. Besides, it wouldn't be handmade then, would it? It'd be machine made. Come on. I think it's right that I've got to get my eyes tested. Just add a letter to say I'm due for my eye test. I think I need it. Right. Now on this bit here, on this big bit of material here, I should get this right in a minute. On this big bit of material, you don't have to do the edging like I've done, because you just go into just gonna sort of do running stitch and that, and you're not going to see it anyway, just on the hat really. I just was cutting them all out and I had the scissors, so right, and all you do is just do some running stitches. I haven't got one of those big needles. Won't be long before it's Easter. The time goes so quick. I just hope we have a bit better summer than we had last year. I mean, I don't like it too hot, but I mean, we didn't really have much of a summer last year, so that's why our winters seems as though it's going on forever. Trouble is where I live, because I live out in the country, our roads are terrible, absolutely. We don't get no grit on it at all. But it does look very pretty. I don't know whether I've got enough cotton on here. I'm sorry if this is boring you. Oh, I've got some exciting news. I did say last year that I've got to save up and I'm going to get a shed. It will be a shed. It won't be a cabin. And I've been saving up because we don't, I mean, we haven't got a lot of money, so we have to save up for things. And my husband's been busy looking at things, at cabins, sheds and that, and he's been studying them and that, and he's going to build me one. He's going to build me one down the garden. He's got all his tools ready, sorted all his tools out, make sure he's got all his tools that he needs. He's just got to get some screws, and the most main thing we've got to get is the wood, and then it's all systems go. I'm going to be the tea lady, or dog's body, whatever you like to call it. I don't know what my son's going to be yet. I've just got to get some more stuff in. But I'm so pleased. I keep working it out in my mind how it's going to be. I'm giving him directions already, because I said I've got to have nice big windows so I can see out onto the garden. I know it's I probably won't be able to graft in there when it's really bad, but we're going to insulate it and everything. It keeps making me laugh because he keeps saying I might put your bed down there as well. Plonk me down the bottom there. That's all right. As long as I can make me a cup of tea and a bicky. Right. I think that'll be, yeah, that's enough. Right, that's all you do with that, and then you tighten that up. But I'll tell you what, it'd be lovely to be able to get out of my bedroom and I want to do my bedroom up as well. Afterwards, get rid of all the shelves and that in here. It'd be lovely in the summer. I'm so looking forward to it. I mean, this used to be my craft room, but as I said before, my son came back home to live because of ill health, and I lost my bedroom, my craft room. Right, so that's that one, that's that done. So what you do, that will stick on there like that, and then what am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for, but that'll stick on like that. I don't need that. So all I've got to do is put that on there, because you've got that bit at the back there. You won't see it because once you get your hat on, it'll all be hidden. Right, let's have a look. Right, I'm going to just do this hat. You just keep checking ahead just to make. Oh, my eyes come out. Can't have that, can we? Can't have the eye coming out. Whatever next. There we go. Right, as I was saying, we need to just make sure. I think I've got enough in there. What I do is I don't want it on the stitching if I can help it. Oh, stuck that in my finger. Silly woman. You just have to make sure. Let's get it off my finger. You just have to make sure you've got it gathered evenly. That. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, silly boy. My goodness. Boy racer going down there and sliding back sideways and that. So silly. I have to learn the hard way. It's like a kite coming the other way. These young lads. Right, not too worried about the back, that bit, because that will go down the back. Right, so that goes, put that one on the top. Actually, I've got a feeling that I need to put a little bit more in there. Just to pop it up a bit. Right, let's put that in there. Right, where's my back bit? That's the front bit. You can always even it out. Right, and I'm going to stick that in front. I'm going to stick a oh, her eyes come off again. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. I'll do her eye in a minute. I don't know why that's coming undone. probably because the it's not flat and it's gone in a bit, so it might hopefully that'll do it. Right, so that's, I need to get all these bits off. That's as far as I got here. Right, I'm going to stop my video now. I'm going to stop it for a moment and then I'm going to come back. I'll come back shortly. Oh, sorry. See you in a bit.